that follow me king. Now that's, every one of them. Now some of the women, they looked around like, what is Yahweh ben Yahweh? Is he chauvinist? He's going to make all the men kings. Here we go again. All the other nations, they put the women in the background. What is Yahweh ben Yahweh coming to do? Put women in the background again? He's going to hold us all down into the background on the bottom. That's what all government de factos have done, is held women in check on the bottom. This country does it too. They say it's a free country, but they pay their women a fraction of what they pay the men for the same job. How can that be fair? Same work, a man gets more money for the same job? Well, I don't believe in that. Sisters, don't get upset with me because I said I'm going to make all the men that follow me kings. I'm going to make you queens. You will all be queens. Brothers, I'm going to make every one of you landlords. Every one of you, landlords. That's what I'm already doing. I'm giving you hotels, bus lines, grocery stores, Barclays Skyscraper Hotel, downtown Atlanta. I'm doing that. That's yours. I'm giving it to you. I'm making you landlords, brothers. It's not in my name, it's in your name. That's why it will last. Don't get jealous, sisters. I'm making you landladies. You are equal honors with the brothers. That's the beauty of God coming. He makes everybody blessed as a family. Not just the men, not just the women. The whole family is blessed. Okay, we see here that David is your father, and that there shall not fail thee a man upon the throne of Israel. Here I am. You've been here 435 years without a king on the throne of Israel for you. Here I am, the king of Israel. See, you can't vote for me. Negotiable. I don't have to spend any money running for office. I came by myself, king of Israel. When I came into Miami with nothing, I was king of Israel. I was born king of Israel. Nobody taught me how to become king of Israel. Nobody has taught me how to be king. You haven't known how to treat a king. And I haven't taken a course in kingship, neither have you. But I'm establishing the kingdom of heaven through the king's dome. I'm making it happen. Going to do it. So you can't vote me in. You can't vote me out. You don't like me? Go. That's how beautiful this is. Everybody here is of their own free will. How many of you here because you've been forced? We've been forced to be here. You have countries you can't get out of. Huh? They force you to stay there. You have countries that force you to slave labor for them. If you don't, you can't go on a strike. Yes, you have countries like that. Countries will send the army in and beat you till you go to work. And after they shoot up enough people, the rest say, I don't want to be shot, so they'll go to work. For how much? Whatever they say. And if you don't think that they are held in these countries in government de facto against their will, and that's most European countries are in their country, Europeans in their country against their will. You don't believe it? Let them open up the borders and see how they run out. Wherever there's some freedom, they just left. What does that prove? They're being held against their will. And they're good people. It's wicked people holding them there. And when they get a chance, they'll blow them away, won't they? You wicked suckers, they shoot them. Just shoot them right there. And they don't have no more trials about it. Then another group, you don't watch out, another wicked group will take over. I'm coming with superior wisdom tonight. You hear me? We're talking about verse 6. Read.
But if ye shall at all turn from following me, ye or your children, and will not keep my commandments and my statutes, which I have set before you, but go and serve other gods and worship them, then will I cut off Israel out of the land which I have given them.
You got it? You get cut off from the gift of God. What God gave you, you get cut off. What Yahweh gave you, you get cut off from it. If you do what? You or your children turn from following me. That's going to be true forever. How many of you understand this scripture tonight? Do you see now that this is not white people's fault? How many of you are going to stop blaming white people from right now? From tonight, I'm not going to say white people, that's why I'm in trouble. You going to stop that? It sounds hard to some of you, doesn't it? You mean to tell me the way white people treated us? They hung us on trees, burned us on the stake, burned crosses on our lawns, beat us and mistreated us and did all these things and killed us without a cause, and they do police brutality against us all across the country. They're prejudiced and racist and all these terrible things, and you trying to tell me, yep, you got to go beyond the symptoms. What white people are doing to you is just a symptom. You got to go to the cause. I'm showing you the cause. You turn from following Yahweh. And when as long as you're allowed to blame white people, you'll never return. That's your excuse not to return to following your father's law. And those who continue to reject or resist what I'm saying, you'll see the hell they catch. The wrath is just beginning for them. All of my people who resist what I'm saying, hell is just heating up. What did you do? Go and serve other gods. You've been worshiping other gods. Right? Believe in other gods. Yahweh said, well, if you do, I'm going to cut you off out of your land. You've been cut off so hard, you didn't know where you came from. You thought Kunta Kinte was here. You didn't know. Something inside said, well, I don't think that's it either. The fellow that wrote the book, what was his name? Alex Haley. You know he didn't find the right answer because he left here Alex Haley. He went all the way over to Africa. Said he met all his kinfolks, met Kunta Kinte. This man come back to America, Alex Haley. He made a lot of money. You know, that's the nature of America. You can make a lot of money in this country. Not telling the whole truth. This man went over there with a slave name and came back with it. He voluntarily came back a slave. People in Africa got some other kind of name. He didn't take his family's name. Came back Haley. So much truth you have to learn. I'm just about finished for tonight. Verse 7, then will I cut off Israel. Now see, Yahweh's talking now. Out of the land which I have given them, in this house which I have hallowed for my name. You forgot the name. You've been calling me by some other kind of name. I don't recognize that. I'll only recognize you when you call me by my name. My name is Yahweh. And Yahweh. I answer either way. Yahweh, I'll answer. If you say Yahweh, I'll answer. If you say Yahweh, then Yahweh, I'll still answer. Will I cast out of my sight, and Israel shall be a proverb and a byword among how many people? All people. What is a proverb? You have to look it up. I did. Proverbs are nicknames. Like coon. See, right here in the Bible it says the people who are cut off out of their land and don't know that they're Israel and who are worshiping other gods are going to be called things like coons, jigs, spades, burrheads, shoe. How many remember we used to call each other shoe? Yeah, shoe, that's way back. So say you have to be old to know about shoes. Niggas are called shoes. Then you get to be called Negro, colored, black, and nigger. Most famous is nigger. Even you call yourself nigger, call each other nigger. Nigger! You want to see some of us get mad, you just let a nigger get mad. You black, Kirkeberg, big lip, big nose nigger. I mean, we can get down with that one, can't we? That means we accept the proverb and the byword. Call ourselves colored. It's promised right here in the book. You want to get mad because somebody called you Rasta. It's written they would do that. You will be a proverb and a byword called by nickname among every nation on earth. Japan just came on television last night. And they had some prostitutes or something over there, and they say, you just like niggas in America, who destroy down the neighborhood and make everything low life. Then they came back later and said, we apologize. They meant what they said. Niggas are guilty of that. Niggas do tear down neighborhoods. Wherever a nigga go, he tear it up. He turned heaven into hell overnight. Nigga tear down a brick house with his hands. Niggas are terrible, aren't they? Aren't you glad I came with this book, You Not a Nigger? Taught you how not to be one? Anytime you have a whole nation of people calling each other nigger, calling themselves nigger, calling their brothers and sisters nigger, how many heard each other do that? See, everybody's guilty. Yeah. You call each other all these horrible names. Don't you know something happened to you to do that? Tonight you have found out what happened. What happened? You turned from following the law of your own God, Yahweh. That's why you're going through this. That's why you're suffering as you suffer. Is it clear tonight? Yes. You that are new, I know it's clear. Verse 8. And at this house, which used to be very high, you the house, everyone that passes by you in America are astonished. And among themselves they whisper, hiss and whisper. And they shall say, Why in the world? That's what the children, you know, little children from other nations, Japanese, Chinese, Gentiles, Caucasian, whatever you want to say, all people. The little children, why has Yahweh done this to the niggas? Verse 9 say they know why. They shall answer to their children, because they forsook the Lord, their God, Yahweh, who brought forth their fathers out of the land of Egypt. The God that brought the people out of Egypt are these same people suffering as a byword and a proverb. That's you. Ooh, this is rough, isn't it? And have taken hold upon other gods. That's why you can't get up in America. Cubans came here 30 years ago on a boat, no money. Just took your city. Just took it. I think it's great myself. They ought to take it. You never had it anyway. But you can have your place. I have my place. I return to Yahweh, and the whole city is mine. Anything I want is mine. Every square inch of Miami is already mine. I can have any part of it I want. It's all for sale. If they won't give it to me, I'll buy it. I buy what I want. I'm a free man. I'm a free mind. You want to be free? You want to own your city? You can own your city where you are. You can own your ghetto, turn it beautiful. That's what I'm doing. That's responsibility. See, why you have a problem with me saying we can come and buy the city and take over the ghetto and make it beautiful? You don't want to wake. See, what did he do? He lost command of the English language? No. We understand. We understand. You don't want to wake. Taking hold upon other gods. You have worshiped them. You've served other gods. You worship other people. You serve other people. That's why Yahweh has brought upon you all the evil you can see. Clear enough? Now, how many are going to stop blaming other nations for your trouble? You understand it now? Blame yourself. Any nation that's catching hell. Any nation, I don't care what's your nation, your nationality, if you're catching hell on this earth, it's because you turned away and have forgotten the knowledge of Yahweh. Because you're part of the whole family. You're part of this one family. And the only way there's going to be peace on earth is for the whole earth to come back to the Prince of Peace, the author of peace, Yahweh. I'm here to make every